Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain a movie named Hunger. What if your favorite food came with a price beyond the menu? Join us on a thrilling journey as we uncover the dark underbelly of culinary world and the shocking secrets that lie behind the plates we consume. Will you be able to handle the truth? Are you ready for a gripping story of ambition, betrayal, and the dark side of culinary fame? Look no further than Hunger, the movie that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Once upon a time in Thailand, there was a young woman named Oi who had a passion for cooking. Growing up in a family of fishermen, Oi had learned to prepare delicious seafood dishes at a very young age. However, her dream was to become a famous chef and open her own restaurant. Despite facing many challenges and obstacles, Oi was determined to make her dream come true. There are different types of chefs, and they all have their specific roles. The corporate chef is at the top, followed by the executive chef and head chef. Trainees and intern cooks work under them. People who studied culinary arts are familiar with this ranking system. Chef Paul is in charge, and he receives an order for a birthday party for a famous businessman. He presents a delicious dish with lobster on stone with dark gray sauce and impresses the customer. Then we are introduced with Oi, a recent graduate who works as a family's small restaurant. Sho is the main cook over there. She prepares street-style dishes like pad see ew and rodna. One day, a customer offers Oi a visiting card for a team called Hunger, led by excellent chef named Chef Paul. Oi isn't initially interested, but she starts seeing a chance to make it big. Tone, a sous chef, approaches her and she decides to join Hunger. Her first task is to prepare the most expensive meat available, which is Wagyu A5 beef for a private birthday party. Oi has never worked with this type of meat before, so she has to learn from her mentor. Chef Paul is not a very nice person, so he makes Oi feel embarrassed and upset. But Oi is determined to succeed and prove herself at Hunger, where she is joined to become someone special. She works hard to learn how to fry the expensive Wagyu A5 beef properly, spending almost an entire day at the Hunger facility to perfect her skills. Oi's hard work pays off and she impresses everyone at the party. She also catches the attention of a famous restaurateur named Toss, who has wanted to sponsor Chef Paul but was turned down. At the parties, Hunger chooses specific themes for the food and guests, which reflects the movie's commentaries on society. The first party has the theme Flesh and Blood, which makes the food look like raw flesh and blood, making the guests appear in gostig and bile. At the next party of rich cryptocurrency investors, the theme is all golden, matching the overall theme of unlimited alcohol and sexual frivolity. Chef Paul and his team's next job seems suspicious because it's just a normal family dinner at a small, unassuming residential apartment. Oi is intrigued but doesn't find out much about the client. The family consists of a middle-aged man, his wife, and their younger daughter. Then, Chef Paul and Oi take on to the job to cook for the family in a small apartment. The food they make is specially designed for the little girl's taste, but when the soup is about to be served, Chef Paul suddenly throws it away and makes a new soup. He explains that the original soup had shrimp in it and the little girl was allergic to shrimp, which would have killed her. The soup chef gets angry and stabs Chef Paul. While Chef Paul is recovering in the hospital, he tells Oi the story of how he became a chef. As a child, he used to visit a rich household where his mother worked as a maid. He was fascinated by caviar, which is a luxury food for super rich. He tried stealing some caviar and accidentally spilled it all. His mother was insulted and he was made to clean up the mess. While cleaning, he tasted the caviar and realized that it wasn't that special. He then decided to become a famous and expensive chef to show that luxury food is just a way for the rich to show off. Later, Oi sees a news report about a family of 3 who were killed in a gruesome way. The father was a business owner who had collected a lot of debt and was on run for lenders. He hired Chef Paul to cook for last meal for his family before committing suicide. The meal was so good that he shot his wife and daughter before killing himself. Oi learns that the Chef Paul, who has become famous for providing ultimate culinary satisfaction to the rich and wealthy, has fed the family in the previous incident with his ready-made soup recipes. She also discovers that Chef Paul has become arrogant and has been starting to believe that he would get away with anything because of his fame. During their next appointment, Chef Paul and the Hunger team go to the Thai forest to serve a rich politician who Chef Paul cooks a critically endangered hornbill that the politician had shot during his hunt. Oi decided not to be associated with the team from here on and gets appointed as the chef head on a new restaurant called Flame. She becomes famous and is offered a job at a celebrity's gala party where she finds out that Chef Paul has been hired. They have a cook-off, but the police arrive and arrest Chef Paul because the sauce chef at Hunger had secretly taken a video of him cooking the hornbill. In Hunger, Oi learns that Chef Paul is not the hero that she thought he was. She discovers that he has become arrogant and is willing to cook illegally hunted animals to satisfy the rich and powerful. Tone, who had left Hunger, had secretly filmed Chef Paul's illegal act and worked with Toss to bring him down. Despite Toss's offer to promote her as the next big chef, Oi decides to go back to her family restaurant and start anew. She realizes that the rich and powerful are more interested in showing off their wealth than appreciating the food itself. In the end, Oi starts a fire in her kitchen and starts to prepare her own menu, ready to take her own family restaurant to a new height of success. So that was all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys!